If you study the Bhagavad Gita, there are two special features of Bhagavad Gita. One is that Bhagavad Gita presents directly in very simple terms what is called as Brahma Vidya, knowledge of Brahman, a knowledge of spirit. And second thing Bhagavad Gita presents is Yoga Shastra, the science of yoga. And here yoga means realization of the absolute truth. Brahman, in the context of Brahma Vidya, refers to understanding the spiritual nature or the spiritual substance or the spiritual reality. We are all born into ignorance, and to remove this ignorance, there is a definite spiritual process. So these spiritual processes are called different forms of yoga. Karma yoga, jnana yoga, dhyana yoga or bhakti yoga. So all these yoga systems aim at giving us the understanding of Brahma Vidya and Yoga Shastra. But even after one is able to know what is spirit and even realize the absolute truth, still knowledge of the Supreme Personality of Godhead remains known. So, this knowledge of the absolute truth as the Supreme Person is the most confidential knowledge that is only understood through bhakti. And that is explained also in the Bhagavad Gita, Bhaktya mam abhijanati yavan yat cha asmi tattvataha. If you want to know in truth what is this form of the personality of Godhead, or the form of the absolute truth, the transcendental form of the absolute truth, then you have to accept the path of bhakti, bhakti yoga. Even though bhakti yoga in the beginning may be accepted as yet another path of yoga. In the beginning, bhakti yoga appears like another path of yoga. It's like there is karma yoga, jnana yoga, dhyana yoga, bhakti yoga. It seems like some people are inclined to follow one of these paths based on their nature, acquired nature. But that is not the real fact of the matter. Especially when some sentimental people who are very, very foolish and ignorant, if they accept the path of bhakti yoga, then the others who may be followers of the path of karma yoga or jnana yoga or dhyana yoga, they think that bhakti yoga is meant for foolish and sentimental people. Because we are more intelligent, we are more hardworking, or we are more inclined to perform severe austerities. Therefore, for us, there is a superior path or a process, either karma yoga or jnana yoga or dhyana yoga. Whereas these foolish, sentimental, lazy people accept the path of bhakti. Because they also see that the path of bhakti yoga is in one sense very simple. Doesn't involve so many rituals that are there in the karma yoga process. Doesn't involve so much of difficult cultivation of knowledge. What is Brahman, what is spirit, or does not involve so much difficulty of austerities as it is required to be followed in dhyana yoga or ashtanga yoga. So the easy, simple process of bhakti yoga is misunderstood to be for less intelligent people, for sentimental people, for foolish people, and for those incapable of performing any other yoga process. But the reality is that bhakti yoga is meant for the more intelligent persons, people who have already performed all kinds of pious activities and have become so much situated with so much of punya, and those who are able to undergo severe austerities for the sake of self-realization, who are sincerely interested in self-realization and have undergone all kinds of austerities, or have studied all the Vedas, or have performed all kinds of pious activities. Such people become qualified to accept the process of Bhakti yoga, because only then they can really begin to understand everything about spiritual subject matter. Till one comes to the spiritual platform and begins Bhakti yoga, everything about spirituality remains some relative knowledge.